captivating stories come to life. Let us dive into the timeless words of John F. Kennedy, the American president whose wisdom, courage, and vision inspired a generation. From his calls for service to his commitment to peace and progress, JFK's quotes continue to resonate today. Join us as we explore 50 of his most powerful statements that reveal the true essence of his leadership and the legacy he left for the world. These quotes will make you reflect, inspire, and dream big, just like JFK himself. 1. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. 2. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. 3. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. 4. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. 5. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. 6. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. 7. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. 8. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. 9. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. 10. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. 11. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. 12. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. 13. Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. 14. We are not here to curse the darkness but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future. 15. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. 16. Let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own. 17. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. 18. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. 19. We must use time as a tool, not as a couch. 20. The supreme reality of our time is the vulnerability of our planet. 21. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. 22. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. 23. In a time of turbulence and change, it is more true than ever that knowledge is power. 24. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. 25. I am certain that after the dust of centuries has passed over our cities, we too will be remembered not for victories or defeats in battle or politics, but for our contribution to the human spirit. 26. We celebrate the past to awaken the future. 27. The human mind is our fundamental resource. 28. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. 29. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. 30. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic. 31. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. 32. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters, one represents danger and one represents opportunity. 33. We prefer world law in the age of self-determination to world war in the age of mass extermination. 34. In the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. 35. History is a relentless master. It has no present, only the past rushing into the future. 36. We need men who can dream of things that never were. 37. Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. 38. The United States, as the world knows, will never start a war. 39. I am not the Catholic candidate for president. I am the Democratic Party's candidate for president, who happens also to be a Catholic. 40. If we are strong, our strength will speak for itself. If we are weak, words will be of no help. 41. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. 42. Domestic policy can only defeat us, foreign policy can kill us. 43. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. 44. The great French Marshal Laouty once asked his gardener to plant a tree. The gardener objected that the tree was slow-growing and would not reach maturity for 100 years. The marshal replied, "In that case, there is no time to lose, plant it this afternoon." 45. In whatever area in life one may meet the challenges of courage, whatever may be the sacrifices he faces if he follows his conscience, each man must decide for himself the course he will follow. 46. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. 47. Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope and dream which, fulfilled, can be translated into benefit for everyone. 48. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. 49. I look forward to a great future for America, a future in which our country will match its military strength with our moral restraint, its wealth with our wisdom, its power with our purpose. 50. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. These quotes reflect Kennedy's unique perspective, vision, and the wisdom he shared with the world. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel for more captivating stories from history.